Let me ask you something. If you disappeared for 10 days, no phone, no laptop, would your work survive without you? Don't answer yet. Think about it. I asked my college friend Robert this question yesterday. We met after 7 years. And when I asked him, he went completely silent. That silence shook me, because it meant that after 7 years of grinding, he still wasn't free. He had become a cog in a machine. And honestly, you might be one too. Here's the twist though, it's not his fault. And it's probably not yours either. We've all been placed inside a system that doesn't want you to be free. That system has a name. It's called the hustle trap. Today I'm going to show you 3 things. What the hustle trap actually is, the difference between an operator and a builder, and the one mindset shift that turns you from a slave of your work into its master. Chapter 1. The hustle trap. I'm not here to tell you to stop working hard. I'm here to ask, who are you working hard for? Open LinkedIn right now. What do you see? Proud to announce, pulling late nights to deliver results. Back-to-back meetings. This is the grind. We read this stuff and start believing that being busy equals being successful. But Harvard Business Review found that people perform busyness even when they're not, because looking busy makes them feel important. That's called busyness as a status signal. And it's the hustle trap's first hook. Here's a real question. 2 people work in the same office. The first sits for 10 hours, attends every meeting, is visible to everyone. The second finishes everything in 6 hours and leaves. Who looks busy? The first guy? Who's actually productive? The second. Research shows working more than 55 hours a week increases stroke risk by 35% and heart disease by 17%. So choose. Do you want to look busy or do you want to be valuable? The truth about the hustle trap. The more you work, the more work you get. Not growth, just more weight. When Robert was leaving the cafe, I asked him directly, if you disappeared for 10 days, would things run without you? He paused, then quietly said, no. And that's my biggest achievement. My heart sank, because he couldn't see that wasn't an achievement. That was the trap itself. Chapter 2. Operator versus builder. Picture 2 people joining the same company, same day, same role. David and Marcus. Same salary, same desk, same manager. David shows up every day, does whatever task is assigned, builds the report, sends the email, asks for approval, goes home exhausted. Next day, same thing. Next week, same thing. Next year, same thing. Marcus does the same for the first 3 months. But he's also quietly asking himself one question. How can this work happen without me? He builds checklists, documents processes, creates small systems. 5 years later, David is still making the same reports. Salary went up a little, but so did the workload. Marcus is leading the entire department. The difference? David was an operator. Marcus was a builder. Operators follow the process. Builders design the process. Here's what you need to tattoo in your brain. As long as any task depends only on you, it will never scale. And as long as it doesn't scale, you're its prisoner. A builder isn't someone who works more. A builder is someone who thinks, how does this run without me? So be honest with yourself right now. Are you David or Marcus? Chapter 3. System creates freedom. Why do you want freedom? Less stress? Yes. Flexible schedule? Yes. Better decisions? Yes. But none of that happens without one thing, a system. Have you read the Checklist Manifesto by William? He's a surgeon. He ran an experiment in hospitals and discovered that even the world's best surgeons make mistakes because their brains were overloaded with hundreds of micro decisions every surgery. So he introduced something simple, a checklist, just a checklist. The result? Hospital complications dropped dramatically. No new technology, no new equipment, just one system. Neuroscience backs this up. Our prefrontal cortex, the decision-making part of the brain, has limited fuel. Every small decision you make throughout the day drains it. This is called decision fatigue. A tired brain makes poor decisions or avoids making them at all. McKinsey found that employees waste 19% of their workweek just searching for information. Where's that document? Who got that email? Did that approval come through? That's one full day every week, gone. A system stops that waste. And a system doesn't have to be complicated. It's just a structure that works without you constantly running it. A checklist that prevents mistakes. A dashboard that shows status without anyone asking. Automated reminders that follow up on their own. Standard operating procedures that train anyone to do the job. Together, These become your external brain. And when your external brain is running, your real brain is finally free. Free for what actually matters. Strategy, growth, life. Robert problem was never hard work. He worked harder than most people I know. His problem was that he never stopped to design the work. He never built a system. That's why, after 7 years, he still wasn't free. The bottom line. 3 things to remember. 1. Hustle trap. Staying busy is not success. Being valuable is. 2. Operator versus builder. Following a process versus designing one. That's the line between average and extraordinary. 3. System creates freedom. When your work runs without you, that's when you're truly free. The people who are actually free don't work harder. They design smarter. Hustle keeps you busy. Skill gets you a job. But system gives you what you've always wanted, freedom. Work hard, but also design your work. Because people who only work live for work. And people who design their work, they actually get to live.